my screen on Google, and maybe that'll make it better. A little bit easier to follow. I'm waiting for the live stream on my other laptop. Yeah, I just hit the live stream button, so should come up. Am I tech savvy, mister? Well, rumor has it that I am. I'm paid to be kind of tech savvy. But just because you can make a video game doesn't mean that you know how to make a Wi-Fi card work. Okay, so the live stream should be up. You should be able to see that while you guys get the live stream. Ooh, look at this stuff. Greek warrior. Wonder if that could be retrofitted into an Egyptian warrior. We'll see. He's got some cool armor. It's pretty high quality. I really like that. I love the, yeah, I actually think that's pretty neat. That's new. Got the spear, got the shield. See what kind of games you can make with that. Let's see what's free though, because Ian mentioned it. Free for the month. Maybe some stuff we could use in our game. There's a supermarket. Ooh, that could actually work for our game. Do the supermarket zombies. Stylized modular characters. This could be good for what you play. We'll take a look at that in a second. Boss enemy pack. Industrial area hangar. Ooh, that could also be good. Maybe take a look at these and find which one you like. We could maybe add those as our set for Call of Duty Zombies. Let's see, these are very Fortnite inspired. It's literally Fortnite. I'm not, whatever. Anyway, now that we've done that, let's just jump in. So we've got Call of Duty. What is your upload speed, mister? It might be too little to stream and video conference at the same time. I don't know. I have full bars on my Wi-Fi, supposedly. It also could give you my graphics card. Who knows? But maybe it'll be less glitchy here when I'm actually streaming this. Maybe it's just my webcam. Oh yeah, my webcam's really hot, so maybe it's that. I don't know. But you don't need to see me. I don't know. But let's begin. Call of Duty Zombies. So here's what we have so far. I'm gonna hit play. And let's make the perks, Fabian says. Whoa, things are really slow. You're right. Lots of stuff is overheating. Here comes the zombies, and if I can shoot them, they fall. I can shoot them. Boom, and can they kill me? I forget. He's near me. Yes, this is restart. Alright, here they come back towards me. When I kill them, it should say how many are remaining. It does. 3 remaining, 2 remaining, 1 remaining, 0 remaining, and now we're on round 2. And do we spawn any more? Do more get spawned? Doesn't look like it. I'm not gonna lie, my frame rate is trash right now, which is weird because it wasn't bad before. Oh my gosh, I have another Unreal project open. That doesn't help, certainly. Okay, maybe that'll be a little bit better. It must have been open the whole time. Anyway, okay, so we got a couple things we gotta do here. So we need to make it so that we spawn new guys. Let's see. Okay, so I'm just looking over our code. Enemy death event, yes, okay. Game mode, advance to the next round, check if there are enemies remaining. If so, advance to the next round. But what does advance to the next round do? It doesn't spawn anymore, and it needs to. So let's do a quick spawning thing. I'm going to make a blueprint here called spawning volume. It's going to be the places where these guys can spawn. So we'll name it spawning volume. Volume meaning a box, right? Big box that the enemies can spawn in. So what we're going to do is do the box collision, it's fine, and we can make this go, some kind of nice extent to begin with. We're going to set the box extent to a variable, so that way we can just edit it whenever we want. Promote to variable, label this box extent, make it public, so it'll show up in the details panel. And let's see what I had set it to. Okay, copy that into the variable. It wants me to compile. But why don't you? But you don't want to spawn them next to you? No, because that's not how it works in Call of Duty, and I feel like it would be too game breaking. Like they always come from somewhere, but the fact is they get faster and stronger the more they spawn. So it's still a challenge, but they spawn outside of the playable area and then they like break in. You know, that's kind of how they do it. So yeah, I would figure we do it that way. What we'll do is let's make a custom event on here. Custom event called spawn zombies in volume. And what we're going to do is do what we call a for loop. And that basically lets all the code after this run a certain number of times, however many, whatever number you put in here. So we'll put this as last index. We're going to say this as number of zombies to spawn. And then we're going to do spawn the zombies. Spawn actor from class. And we choose the blueprint type zombie. We'll do, we named it enemy, BP enemy. Okay, enemy. And we need to decide where we're spawning it. That's what the transform is about. So I'll right click and break that transform. The rotation and scale, I don't care about that. I don't care how big the zombie is. Leave it as is. Rotation, which way it's facing when it spawns. Location, though, I do care. I want it to spawn within the box. I want it to spawn within a random part of the box. Could spawn there in that corner, in the middle, halfway through over here, right? You should be able to spawn in a random part of the box. So how do you do that? To get in a random part of a volume, you get that volume to the box, and you type in, you type in bounds, get component bounds. It's the first one. Then for box, you type in random. No, you know what you do? Drag off a box extent and now type in random. You want something called random point and bounding box. Random point and bounding box. It's going to spit out a random location within a box. And it takes in an origin, well, that's what component bounds gives us, and a box extent, which is also what this component bounds gives us. So plug that, and that's going to cause it to be spawned randomly, but within the confines of the box. All right. So that's going to spawn our enemy. We now need to trigger this on our when we advance the next round. So what we could do here is, let's do this. Get all actors of class. Get all the spawning volumes. Get all of them. Do a for each loop on them. For each of them. We want to spawn some zombies, right? So what we might do is we'll drag up there and call the event we just made called spawn zombies in volume. And remember, we've made an input there for how many zombies we want to spawn. So we can say, no, spawn 5, 10, whatever, right? Put in a certain number. Or we can correlate that with the current round. So as rounds go up, more zombies get spawned. How do you do that? Let's see if I can do, no, I can't do map range, but we could do this. You take the current round and multiply it by a number. We don't want to double it. It's just too much, too fast. 1.3. Round it up if we can. And that's the number to spawn. Current round times 1.3. Well, let me think. So if the current round is 1, 1.3, you just get 1 zombie spawned per volume. Doesn't sound good. Let's just multiply it by something again. Multiply int times int. Or, oh, no, we'll do this. We'll do an add. Add, so current round plus 5 times 1.3. All right. Definitely we'll be tweaking those at some point. You know, Okay, so that's gonna cause it to spawn. Now, let's test that. One more thing we should do is, if we're gonna advance the next round, we should give it a little time before we cause all this spawning to happen. So let's do like, I think in zombies it's probably like 30 seconds, but let's just do like 5 seconds, just so the player has a chance. All right, so this isn't gonna work unless we put some spawning volumes in the world. Okay, so the spawning volumes are where the zombies spawn from. So let's bring that out. Spawning volume. Okay, there's a spawning volume. Again, I can make it as big as I want. It's gonna increase the bounding box, not the number. So it won't increase the number of the things that spawn, but the number of possible areas they can spawn, right? So we have one over there. We have another one over here. You know, there's all kinds of stuff you do. So we'll just do on either side. Let's hit play. All right, let me try and kill these guys real quick. Or when are you going to limit the bullet amount? That's a good question. We should do that soon. All right, now that we should see them spawn in a second, right? Oh, and they did, and they spawned. They're not moving though, and that's because it's a lot we spawned. They're outside of the nav mesh, I believe. No, they're in the nav mesh. Okay. Oh, I know why they didn't move. I know why they didn't move. This is a really common mistake. It's a thing in Unreal that if you don't know this, pay attention now, because the next time you try and spawn a character with AI, like we did using AI Move to whatever that they have on it, it will not work when you spawn it unless you change this one setting. You have to go into the character settings, like we're on here, details panel, and I think you have to, right here, auto possess AI, placed in world, change it to placed in world or spawned. It basically says that this thing won't have AI abilities unless it's placed in the world physically by you, the designer. But you want it to be able to have AI whether you place in the level, you know, as a designer, or whether you spawn it through blueprints. So that'll fix that, and it'll start chasing you. All right, so much to do, right? So let's see. We got a limit bullet amount. We got a lot of things to do. So spawning volume. You know, we obviously want it so that they can like break in, you know, like they do in zombies. I wonder how we might do that. We could do the destructible mesh thing. Could be cool. We could do just a blueprint. Please look at my links. Okay, let's take a look at your links, Christian. Automotive bridge, and it's free. Here, let me make this so that everybody can see this. Ooh, that could be cool for zombies. Could do something like that. It would also work with our current aesthetic. I don't know, what do you guys think? You want the bridge environment? That's free. There was a couple other free for the month ones. Definitely down to bring some meshes in this environment soon enough, right? So right now I'm thinking like, okay, so zombies need to get at you, but to get at you, they have to go to those things and start tearing apart the stuff that you can repair. Running over zombies in a BMW. Yeah, right. You've got like put vehicles in the map. Just thinking. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Should we try and develop the doors that you move into right now in these next 15 minutes that the zombies move through? Should we develop the doors that you have to purchase in order to get to the other side? That would be its own blueprint. Should we start coding mystery box? That would be its own blueprints. Those are our options. I don't think we'll finish either one of those three things, but let's take a vote. I like that idea, Marion. All right. Starting poll. What it is. We'll call that. Limit the bullets, grandmas. What does it say? Oh, zombie planks. All right. Poll is launching in 3, 2, launched. Everybody, go vote. Vote quickly so that I can jump onto this next blueprint since we're gonna run out of time. So the question is, what blueprint should we start on? We've got the possibility of the zombie planks that they like break through to get to you. And we'll make that system. We've got the opportunity for the doors the player has to like purchase to get to the next part of that level. We could do code that. We've got the mystery box and the whole shuffling thing with the meshes and stuff. We've got that. So we've got a couple options now. So go ahead and vote. The character has a mystery box. Can you put in AK-47? We can put a more school appropriate gun in there. Maybe a little bit, you know. We can, how about like an AK-46? Less intense. An eagle. Ray gun for sure. All right, please vote. Everybody vote. There's not enough votes in there, and I can see how many people are on this call, and we should be approaching close to the number of people on this call when it comes to voting. So if you have not voted, you need to vote right now with the poll. Plus, especially because we're both tied on something. All right, votes closing in 3, 2, 1. All right, we've got two things tied. Either door the players can open with purchase or the mystery box. I'm gonna be the tiebreaker here and say mystery box it is. So let's do this. New blueprint. We're gonna name this the mystery box. All right, actor, BP. Or do everyone put BP in front of anything? Yeah, BP. Mystery box. So the mystery box is kind of like a slot machine almost. So I wish I had like some sort of box asset. Do I have anything that could just be like a chest or something that can open or whatever? I'll make one super ridiculously quickly. Okay, let's do this. Geometry. Box. We're gonna make this box smaller. Okay, now I'm going to make a copy of that. Set this one to subtractive. Make it slightly smaller in shape and size. So 0.7 instead of 7.5. 1.45 and 0.45, and bring it up slightly, bring it in here. All right, we just made a box. Cool. Let's combine that as a new static mesh. Create static mesh. SM box _01 create. Okay, we got ourselves a box, guys. All right, mystery box. We need a static mesh. Static mesh. We want our box. Here goes the box. And usually it has a lid, from what I remember. So let's do a quick lid real quick. So same idea. Let's bring out this box thing. Make it smaller. It's going to be the lid. Just making sure it's the right size. All right, that's going to be good. Create box. SM box _lid. Create. I created these as separate. That way I can pivot it open. So static mesh. Lid. Bring it over here. And that way we can kind of do this thing. Oh man, my pivot point was off. Or it's pivoting from the middle. So you need to adjust the pivot. Here's my quick and dirty way of doing this is rather than like remaking the static mesh, what I do is I'm just going to take, in this case, I'll take this cylinder. No, I don't need that cylinder. I just need a regular basic thing. Cylinder. I'm going to make a really tiny cylinder, 0.01, that no one can see. And this is going to act as like the hinge. There's a way of repivoting, but I don't like it in Unreal, so actually I'm making a new static mesh with a different pivot. So what I can do is I can put that right there. No one can ever see it. It's literally inside of it. Now, as long as it's the first thing I have selected, when I decide to control-click, I control-clicked it, right? Oh, darn it. Okay, wait. There's Shift-click. Control-Z. Control-click. Okay, they're both selected. So, okay, go. Right-click, convert actors to static mesh. No. Right-click, merge actors. The first item that you had selected will be the one whose pivot is the pivot for the whole object. So since I have that, SM lid 02. Now when I bring this into our mystery box, bam, I now can pivot it like that. It's exactly what I wanted. Cool. So, all right, that part's over. Let's see, let's do that. We're going to let's just do that for a second. Let's also give it like a nice point light, like a nice glow. You need like that green zombie ever-present glow to the mystery box, of course, yeah. Something like that's good. Some sound coming from it. Oh, is there a sound that comes from it? Yeah, oh yeah, there is, isn't it? All right, good point, Jabari. Here what we'll do, somebody get me a wave file to be the sound, find it online or something. I will add a sound, audio component, because if you add audio to the blueprint, it'll emanate from it. And we'll set it to looping and all that stuff. Okay, there's our mystery box. Let's make the mystery box open, right? Because it does open right when you go to it or when you purchase it or something, I think. So custom event, running out of time, open box. And what we're going to do is we'll make a timeline. And the timeline is going to be for opening and closing. And we're going to make that really simple. New float track, shift click. Time is going to be 0. Value is going to be 0. And then for this, the time is going to be 1. The value is going to be 1. The whole timeline itself is 1. Let's curve this so that it kind of like slowly closes at the end. Okay, there we go. And slowly like kind of creeps in at the end there. Let's just name that as well. Name it open alpha. All right, here's actually how you get now this to turn into the thing opening up. So when it's closed, that's the mystery box closed. You can see its rotation is that number. Now I'm going to get set rotation, relative rotation to, we're going to do something called lerp, where you blend between two rotations. The first rotation is going to be what it currently is at, which is 0, 0, and minus 179 for Z. So rotation minus 179. Now alpha will go into here. Which is going to cause the blending to that. And now we just want to know where do we want it to stop? Where do we want it to end up? I think right there is perfect. So that would be, that's a very different rotation. Am I on relative rotation? A little skeptical on that one. We'll try that. 180. Oops. 180 minus 49 and minus 359, which is basically 0. So I'm not really sure how that's gonna look. Let's do this. Let's just cause on begin play the thing to open, just so we can test that. I haven't gotten to the weapons yet, so the weapon box. Oh, it could look like a crate. You're saying? Okay. Yeah, it could look like a crate. we put a metal thing on it and stuff. So let's just bring this mystery box out into the world. All right, so there's our mystery box. Ooh, that's kind of cool. It's too sunk into the ground. There we go. All right. So if I hit play, it should do the opening animation. I don't know if it's gonna look good though. I feel like there's an issue with the rotation. Yeah. Eek. Not good. Darn it. Yeah, rotation stuff's weird because, you know, are we dealing with local or world rotation? So, what if I just do world rotation? So there it is closed. The opening stuff isn't as important right now, but what we can do. Oh, you guys are sending some really good stuff in the chat. What we can do is the cycling of the meshes, right? Of what you actually get. And we haven't made different types of weapons yet. We can just start though. Custom event. Produce a random weapon. Okay, so this is going to do where it does like that shuffling of all the different items. You know, that's really satisfying, and then it's got to actually pick the item that it wants. Let me put on the notes here real quick. Let's do... oh, that's from... I put that one in the wrong place. But let's do a... I'm probably going to get weapon meshes for this game, so we have something, and environment, and environment, like one of Christian's environments or something. Then, okay, guys, you really want me to look at something? All right, let's take a look at that. Let's take a look. So, factory environment. It's very different than like an outside one. I think we like kind of outside style though, don't we? I think we should keep outside. I like the bridge one. And then you sent me a YouTube link. Oh, I see. Okay, yeah. Does look like a crate. Yeah, let's just do that. Let's just get a crate asset. I really do need to get some assets for us. Get a crate. And I don't necessarily need to do that on the call when we meet. Get a crate asset and environment. And you know what? I'm going to take... That's the sound effect? Okay, gotcha. No, but that's helpful how that looks the way it looks, too. Sweet. Yeah, we just need this, like, abandoned bunker style stuff. And then we can take it from there. So much of that. Abandoned bunker environment. And then we'll be set. Gotcha.
Mixer.
Yeah.
The fact when I sent it because the last picture it has meshes on it.
Yeah, no, I'm glad you're sending me that stuff. I think one of the ones you sent might end up being used. I think it was not the factory one. One of the first ones you sent I liked. Looking at them now. Yeah. So we definitely need to focus on environments. We'll definitely try and get some like the eclipse. Yeah, there was a one of you guys posted a really good like sky like eclipse material thing that we could absolutely add skybox to the map, which might be good. Unless we're gonna keep it kind of at daytime, I'm not really sure. Transit. Let's bring transit back. We can use the park for when we get out of the bunker. Oh, that's that bus, right? Yeah, that thing was hard, man. I forgot about that. Yeah. Okay. So, all right. So it's 10:06. We made some progress. Not the best because of the technical difficulties, but we got somewhere. At least we started our mystery box. I'm pretty sure we're going to replace my silly crate with the marketplace asset. That will look way better. That's why I really got to focus on code first, and then art, can come later. Factory does have vehicles. That's right. That's my Google talking to me. Transit will always be legendary. Who knows? Stranger things have happened. We can maybe do that. But for now, let's still get the core gameplay stuff done. I have a couple other classes where we're doing Call of Duty games, but none of them is actually Call of Duty Zombies, the Call of Duty style. It's always like Call of Duty Zombies, Star Wars, Call of Duty Zombies, SpongeBob, Call of Duty Zombies, something else. So in some of those classes, I've done some things to advance the game prototype beyond where we're at. And then in some yet that we're the first class to be trying that. So as I start to, there'll be some things that I'll be migrating over from this class and that class. Anyway, here's what I want you to do. Progress reports are due this week, and I need to catch up on assignments for you guys. There's not enough assignments in Canvas and in Infinite Campus for you guys to be able to average out your grades so that you have a good progress report. If you're missing an assignment, you need to do it right now and email me once you've done it because it won't auto-grade. I have to know that you've done it. B, I'm going to be giving you several assignments this week, starting with this one today. And it's a real simple one, but it's kind of a test on what we've been learning. So just put that in the chat. It's also in Canvas. Do that and keep an eye on your email. There'll be more because progress reports, goes for all your classes, they close on Friday. Okay, so the whole wide world will know exactly what your grade's going to be. By the wide world, I mean your parents and your guardians and such. They'll know what it's going to be on Friday or after Friday. So get everything in for your classes this week that you possibly can. Other than that, I'm closing out the live stream. So